Is affiliate marketing really that easy? I mean, we see these sales pages all the time, like this one here. $408.07 per day online, or maybe even this one on my own. Turn $13 into $4,762.73 per week. Is it really as simple as that? Well, in today's episode of 5 Minute Friday, we're going to find out. Welcome. It is Friday. It's time for us to put 5 minutes on the clock and talk about today's topic. So let's get down to it. So we see these sales pages everywhere, giving us these massive figures and telling us how easy it is. But is it actually that easy? Well, from my own experience, I'm going to tell you right now that it's not. But it is well worth it. Okay. For those of you that don't know what affiliate marketing is, here's the basic business model right here. So we're going to be getting traffic from somewhere, and I've listed a ton of different options down here. Solo ads, Bing ads, YouTube, AdWords, social media. We're going to be sending that via our affiliate link, okay, to a sales page, which is a product that belongs to somebody else. And then if somebody buys that product via us, we get a hefty commission. Now, when we're dealing with JVZoo, Warrior Plus or ClickBank, it's usually 100% commission on the front end. So it ranges between $7 to $15 per sale. Now, if our traffic buys any of these products from us, we get that commission, and that goes through into our PayPal bank, into our PayPal account. So that's kind of the way that this system works. Okay, we get traffic and we send it to an offer. Okay, we're kind of the middleman. If we make the sale, we get a commission, okay? It sounds pretty simple. It is pretty simple, but you do need to know what you're doing. Okay, so it's not as easy as a lot of these sales pages make it out to be. However, I'm going to show you some of my results that I've been getting over the past year, and you can see that once you fine-tune this, once you understand how to do this, once you get your head round how to do this, this is a very, very good business model and very, very lucrative. So here's some of my screenshots of some of the commissions that I've made this year. You can see multiple $1,000 days here, multiple $1,000 days here, multiple $1,000 days here. Okay, the list goes on, you know. Anyway, these are some of the results that you can expect if you put the work in and you study this and you find out how to do this. Now, there are systems out there where you get to send some spammy traffic to some spammy offers and you can make a quick 10 to 15 bucks, but I'm not going to be talking about them on this show, okay? We're going to be focusing on the business model of affiliate marketing, which can be scaled up to thousands of dollars every single day. Now, it's not easy, right? It's not easy. It's going to take you at least a few weeks, probably a few months to get your head around this and start making some little bits of money, and it's going to grow over time. But having said that, it's way easier than going out there and forming an offline business or getting yourself to a high-ranking position in a job. You know, that can take years, literally years. If you have if you're thinking about starting an offline business, you need to think about a place to rent, you need to think about buying stock, you need to think about electricity bills, staff, you need to have all of your licenses and all that kind of stuff. And it's a big investment of both your own time and funding as well. So, and that business can take years to take off, to really fluctuate and really make some money for you. The same thing is with having a high-ranking job, starting off at the bottom, entering into a company, going for a job interview, slowly over time, getting promoted until you get a managerial position where you can make some decent money. In contrast to this, an online business, yes, it is going to take you a couple of months to get started making some good money. You are going to have to put some effort in. You are going to have to learn how to expand it, how to scale it, how to use traffic and all this kind of stuff, how to make all of these moving parts work. But ultimately, it's going to take you a matter of months to start making some good money online versus a matter of years making good money offline. Okay, so how long is it going to take you and how many hours are you going to have to put in? Well, I can only answer this based on my own personal experience. When I first got started online, I spent months going through YouTube videos, going through Google pages, searching the internet for information, okay? This took me months of my time because I didn't have something that was there that I could reference and just follow along step by step. I had to find all of the pieces and then fit them together, hoping that I'd got the right idea, okay? So it actually took me months before I actually invested in a high-ticket online training course, which is called Project Profit Academy, that's actually linked to that exact training course, the one that I took, and I'm heavily involved in this. I'm adding my own tutorials in there as well, so feel free to check that out if you like. Now, buying into a high-ticket course is going to give you a step-by-step blueprint which you can follow, which is guaranteed to make you money. Now, if you don't have the money to invest in a high-ticket course, you can buy these smaller ticket courses, which is what I started doing when I first got started online. These are going to cost you anything between $7 to $13, and they will give you a part of the big picture which you can go and fit together yourself, okay? Now, it took me 4 to 5 months to put the picture together, and that is learning 10 hours per day. Okay, I'd wake up at 8 in the morning and I'd be working until like 6 at night, just absorbing information, trying to figure out how this whole thing worked, okay, trying to get all the pieces of the puzzle and put them together, okay. Now, I was working these 10-hour days for a good 4 to 6 months, okay, in 2017, before I started making a consistent $100 a day. Now, that's because, like I said, I was doing a lot of this stuff on my own. Once I bought into a high-ticket course, I was able to get a step-by-step blueprint, and I saw results much quicker after I did that. But for those of you that want to do this organically, it's not a bad thing, okay? Reason being is because along this journey, you're going to learn so many things, okay, through the process of trial and error, right? The best way to learn stuff is to get in there and do it, right? And if you make a mistake, then you learn what that mistake is, and next time you do it, you avoid making that mistake again, right? That is definitely the best way to learn. And if you do that, and you go along this journey of struggling and figuring things out, you're going to pick things up along the way, which ultimately later on you can pass on to other people, you can teach to other people, right? That brings me on to my next part of this topic, which is, what do you need to be an online super affiliate, okay? You need to be a student, okay? You need to be absorbing as much information as you can. You need to be testing new things constantly, trying new things, trying to scale your business, but it's basically an ongoing learning process. So you're going to be a student, you're going to be a teacher. Just like what I'm doing to you, I'm passing on my knowledge to you guys. Now, this is ultimately what you will want to be doing as well, which is why I said, if you struggle on this journey of learning all of this stuff, you're going to have learnt it the hard way. You're going to be an expert in your field, and you'll very easily turn into a teacher or a guru that will be able to pass on this information to other people, be that via digital courses that you can sell, or be it via free training courses like this one that I'm making for you guys. You also need to be a graphic designer. Now, don't let this freak you out. There's plenty of online websites that you can use to do your graphics, like this one here, which is called Canva. This is one that I use to make all of my YouTube thumbnails and make all of my bonus graphics and everything like that. Okay, it's very easy to use. It's simple drag and drop stuff. It's ridiculously easy, and it's free. Okay, so don't let it freak you out. You also need to be an actor, okay? You need to get yourself on camera. You need to be making review videos. You need to be making sales videos. You need to be talking to your audience. You need to be doing sales pitches, okay? Again, don't let any of this freak you out, because you will pick it up. You will pick it up over time. And I'm guessing if you're just getting started online, this is still going to be a fair way off for you. So don't worry about that bit right now. Okay, you need to also be a presenter. You need to be able to present things to your audience. You need to be able to present things in a way that you can sell these things to your audience as well. So you're going to become this jack of all trades. It's going to be doing multiple different things in your business. Okay, now none of this is going to happen overnight, but I do guarantee to you that in a few months, if you put in those long working days absorbing all of this information, in a few months' time, you're going to look back at where you are right now, and you're going to progress so much that you won't even realize it. Okay, you'll have progressed so much, and you'll be a step closer. Okay, so another thing is don't be afraid to fail. Okay, I have had so many failures in my online career so far. Okay, when I first got started a couple of years ago, I didn't even have a clue about anything. I tried some stuff out, I failed at it. I got back on my bike and I started riding, and I tried something else and I failed. I just kept on being consistent. I didn't let any of these failures knock me down, and that's what you need to be prepared for. You need to be prepared for these failures, but don't worry about these failures, okay? Because from these failures, you are going to progress, okay? And I guarantee that if you stay consistent with this, you are going to get there. You are going to make hundreds of dollars online every single day, if not thousands of dollars, okay? It's really not that difficult. You just need to get your head around this stuff, right? Now, you're going to have obstacles in your way. You're going to have these roadblocks that you'll have to figure out how to get over. You won't always have people that you can ask how to get over these roadblocks. You might have to figure it out yourself. In fact, 80% of the time you will have to figure out your own solution to getting over these roadblocks. And 9 times out of 10, if you're consistent, you will get over these roadblocks yourself. Once you've got over these roadblocks, you'll be ready to teach this stuff to other people and show them the solution too. I know that everything that I've said in this video so far might come across as a bit negative. I hope it isn't. I hope it's inspiring. So just to make sure that I am inspiring you, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of other super affiliates and what they're doing. So if we open up YouTube here, the first super affiliate is Alex Becker. Now, he's been around for quite a few years, and if you check out his YouTube channel, he's got a ton of different videos, and you can see that most of his videos right now are him teaching stuff from his garage. He's got his Lamborghini behind him. You know, he's just messing around, okay? And that's what you'll find. Once you get to a certain point and you learn how to outsource your whole business to somebody else, obviously you need to know how to run your business yourself first before you can outsource it anywhere else. But once you get to that stage and you can afford to outsource all of this stuff, you'll find that you only really need to be working 30 minutes maximum a day. That's all that I do right now, okay? Gone are the days of doing these 10-hour days, but I had to go through that process in order to get where I am right now. But right now I only spend 30 minutes actually doing stuff on my business. The rest of the time I'm just fooling around, making these free videos, making vlogs. You know, today me and my wife went out to one of her cousin's birthday parties, and I can do that, and you'll be able to do that as well. Now, the other silver lining to this whole cloud that I've been telling you about today is if you do stay consistent, you'll be able to see results like the ones that I showed you before. I'm going to show you my PayPal account, and I'll show you how much I've managed to generate this year alone, okay, since the 1st of January 2018 until right now. So I'm just going to click on reports, and okay, sales insights, and I'm going to go to November. I'm going to go to January the 1st 2018 until now, which is the 27th of December 2018, and you can see I've almost made £1 million this year, okay? That's well over $1 million. It's about $1.2 million. Now, this is an unbelievable amount of money for me to even get my head around, okay? And I know probably a lot of you are thinking, well, why aren't you like jumping up and down, screaming that you've got all this money? I did. When I first started making those $1,000 days, I was ecstatic. Now it's just become a numbers game. I've got all of this money. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy about it all. But yeah, I've got past the stage where I'm jumping up and down and screaming and stuff. But this is just to show you that you too can achieve this, right? There's nothing special about me. I wasn't born to be a marketer, right? In fact, when I was at school, I wasn't really the kind of person who could I didn't have the gift of the gab, right? I wasn't that person who could I wasn't that person who could market things easily to my friends, or I found it really difficult to try and persuade people to do something or try to sell something to people. I hated it, right? I wasn't born to be a marketer. Nobody in my family is a marketer. It doesn't run in my blood. I've just learned it myself. Now, it's not that you're going to be a marketer. It's more that you're going to be a teacher, you're going to be a student, you're going to be an actor and a presenter. That's what it's all about. It's not like a second-hand car salesman where you have to try and do this hard pitch and sell people stuff and don't let them walk out the door without buying something. It's not like that, right? It's more about teaching people stuff, okay? And that might sound a little bit weird, but you will figure it out. So anyway, I know this has gone well over 5 minutes for this 5 Minute Friday, but I do hope that I've given you an insight about how easy this whole business really is. I guarantee you 1,000%, if you're consistent and you're not afraid of failures and you get back on your bike and you keep riding, you will get there, just like I've done. All of this, all of these results and this success can be yours, okay? It's really not as hard as you think. It is harder than what those sales pages make it out to be, but ultimately it's way easier than slogging away in a 9-to-5 or starting an offline business. So I hope you found this video helpful, and in the next edition of 5 Minute Friday, we'll be talking about mindset and what to expect and why 96% of the people fail, okay? So I look forward to teaching you about that kind of stuff in the next edition of 5 Minute Friday. I hope you're going to have an awesome new year wherever you are, and I'll speak to you next week. All the best.